Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, we are out of the cabin, and boy, let me tell you, it was tricky getting out. We actually got a car.
Gonna pull over.
It's better just to wait and let the other one go by, especially with us with two-wheel drive. They got four-wheel drive. Look at the views though, guys. Look at that. Look at that bright blue sky. Mike, how's your morning been, buddy?
It's been a little puckering, if I could say the least, in more ways than one.
Yeah. I had to get the Jeep to crank this morning. No bueno. It's dead. I even put a heater up underneath the hood and all kinds of stuff. It was a whole thing. I did film it. That'll be coming out later on this week on the Come On Homesteading. And we're going to pick up the Chevy. They still have not told me when my transmission's coming in, and I told them I need my truck, and when they get the transmission in, I'll bring my truck back. But yeah, I need my truck. I can't be stuck on the mountain like that. So this right here is probably going to be our most dangerous part of getting out of here.
I'm actually a little nervous about this.
Mike's going to have to make sure he stays on the tire tracks that other people have done. Try not to hit your brakes too hard and too fast. You in first gear?
Second gear, but I can
put it in first and allow first to kind of help, let the transmission help, not just the brakes. Yeah. This right here, guys, it probably doesn't show, but this is a steep incline right here, and there's a sharp corner right here that just takes you off to ever and ever amen. But wait until y'all see this view whenever we get up here, guys. I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's going to be breathtaking.
I know it's going to be, yeah. This is straight Hallmark action right here. Look at that little frozen pond over there.
Nice. Look at that, guys. I'm going to bring y'all outside. Look at that. Stay in the dirt. Tell me that right there is not beautiful, guys. Look at that.
That is. It's breathtaking. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's awe-inspiring.
I chose this time to record for you guys because I knew that these views right here in this area was going to be absolutely stunning.
And it's so crisp. The air is clean. You can see all the way up to the lodge this morning.
Oh yeah, you can almost count the pine needles up by the lodge.
Man.
It has been 2 days since the snowstorm, but we are still in single-digit temperatures, so the snow's not going nowhere. Love it, love it. Ooh, gotta bring my hand back in the window for a minute, guys. It's getting a little nippy. Gorgeous. Boy, I tell you what, that snow makes everything bright.
It makes it super bright.
I got my sunglasses for that occasion. Snow will make you like go snow blind or whatever they call it.
I've heard of that. When I actually just walked into your tiny house earlier, I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
It was so. It's kind of like being out on the beach.
Got a horsey over there. Got a thick coat on right now for the winter.
Yeah, it does.
You know what always trips me out is birds. You don't see no birds, and then it gets cold, and all of a sudden the birds are back. I thought they were supposed to fly south for the winter.
South for the winter.
Look, somebody down here doing donuts in the snow playing. Look at that. Look like crop circles. They over there playing, we just trying to survive.
I'm just trying not to fall off the mountain.
Woo. How's out there? Yeah, it's breathtaking, guys.
On our way back Saturday, Sunday, when we went to the 41.36, it was just starting to have that snowstorm come in, and the view of the mountain was shrinking by the second. Like you could see it, and then gone. No more mountain. It was, the snow was coming down so heavy.
Woohoo. Still a lot of snow.
Look, those prints are all the way down here.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some research. Be on the lookout. 2 videos from now on Come On Homesteading. I got some tracks that I videoed, and we want to know what it is. Those right there look like dog tracks.
Yeah, we can tell. You can obviously see the difference between the coyote tracks and the dogs. The canine tracks are obviously visible, but these tracks here are not canine. They don't look animalistic.
Yeah, animalistic.
I love seeing the horses.
Absolutely gorgeous. You don't get this in Florida.
Look at all the icicles hanging down.
Yeah, hanging off the chicken coops. Amazing. I'm gonna roll the window up and get some heat in this thing for a minute. But yeah, we're going to the Chevy dealership. I have no idea when the transmission's coming. I don't want to start all over, because then if I take it somewhere else, then I'm going to go through the same thing. Yep. So
they're going to have to do the diagnostic test.
Yeah, all of that.
Everything.
So I'm just going to wait till the transmission comes in, takes my truck back. My truck was still running. It's just in between 50 and 60. It had a little bit of vibration and stuff. So I think it'll be fine. It's got to be better than the Jeep. Because look, I'm not in the Jeep.
At least the Jeep will, or at least the truck will crank up and go.
Yeah, that Jeep is not cold weather made. I'm telling you, it's got a brand new battery in it right now. Brand new. And we probably only want to go about 30.
Yeah.
Like I drove home the other day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the roads are still super iced up. We're going to have to stay in the tracks where other people have went and just only go about 30 miles per hour all the way to Paris. I just did it, so I know about how long it takes. And there's some pretty sketchy corners and dips over there
and Paris,
too.
Yeah, going up that mountain actually got me thinking about it right now. Like, here we go.
Well, I'm thinking that road's going to be a lot more traveled than this road.
Right. So it should be
a lot more melted. Yeah. Wow. Look at that, guys.
Oh, man.
The thing about the beauty, though, is you got to deal with all of this sketchy driving and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's a must. We needed to get out, get some supplies, stuff like that.
Yeah, we're running out of fuel.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this level of ice and snow. I didn't have enough gas, and with my Jeep breaking down, I had a couple of cans in the Jeep, but I didn't stop and get none. I thought I had more than I had at the mountain, and with my Jeep running so bad and stuff, I was more worried about getting home and not getting stuck on the road. So, but we're gonna fill up today. I got the 100-pound propane with me. Get that filled up. No.
You're good. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What in the world?
Looks like ice fell off somebody's bumper. Muddy ice.
Oh, yep, sure enough.
Now, Mike, be careful here. Because bridges freeze before roads.
They say the ice hits before.
So get a little bit of speed and just don't give it gas when you just kind of coast on through there a little bit. Look at that.
The Petty Jean's rolling.
Petty Jean looking beautiful. Now I know y'all are enjoying this comic relief of 2 Florida boys navigating snow, icy roads, and it's nowhere near as bad as it is up north and stuff like that. But it's bad to us.
Damn.
I'm more scared of ice on the roads than I am snow.
Right.
You know.
Here's check it, y'all. The little barn swallows. I think they call it barn swallows.
All right, go ahead with your story.
Little fun fact. So a couple of years ago, I actually drove the state of Michigan. You know, it looks like a glove, looks like a little mitten.
Yeah.
Well, on top of Wisconsin, which is right next to Michigan, there's a little sliver of land, and that's also Michigan. And I drove from a place I believe it's called Escambia. I want to say Escanaba, Michigan, all the way down to Florida. And when I did that, they had a big blizzard whip through. And all the way in Bay, all the way down, all the way through Indianapolis. I'm talking about interstates were closed. It was a whiteout, and I was still on the interstate, just chugging along, going about this fast.
Wow. Yeah, this is one of those situations where slow is the way to go. Man. Yep, got seasons.
Bridge ices before road.
Yep, there you go. I read signs. I read signs. Good thing is we're coming at a good time of the day. This is being recorded somewhat later because I wanted the sun to come up a little bit.
Yeah, start melting this ice
Start melting a little bit. Give us a better chance. I really think once we get on the main roads here, it'll be a little bit better. A lot more traffic.
Yeah, like you said, the more traffic, it definitely melts it on down a little bit more.
But there's just ice patch after ice patch after ice patch right here. Got the icicles. Okay, we got a little bit of corner action right here. Possible sliding scenario. Possible slide scenario.
Possible rear end of the truck passing the front.
Mm-hmm. We did grow up on dirt roads, though. I can drive sideways about as good as I can drive forwards.
Right. Got to keep feathering that pedal.
But ice is a whole nother ball game. And ice on corners is, boy, where things happen. Not good things. Kind of stranger things. You can tell, boy, when there's heavy trees on both sides of the road, don't allow that sun to get on there, boy, it's just white, man. Mount Magazine's looking all majestic up there with the snow on the roof.
Man.
Now this corner up here is real sharp. This one right here, even whenever it's not, sometimes you end up in the other lane.
Listen to this. Another funny story.
A funny story. Story time.
So when I used to work up at the Jam Mart at the store,
yeah.
One night I was coming home and it was raining really, really bad, and I wasn't paying attention to how quickly I came up onto this corner. And I tried to slow down and hydroplaned almost completely off of this corner, and I was only doing about 20 miles an hour.
If nothing else, guys, y'all are getting some gorgeous views today on this one. It's nice to just be out.
Yeah, just to get off the mountain and to be able to put some energy somewhere.
Cause I'm gonna tell you guys, when you are on Come On Mountain, it is like you're in a place of your own. Like there's nobody else in the world.
Yeah.
And whenever you get snowed in like that, it really feels that way. Ooh, we got a little sideways. I like the way your truck be getting sideways.
Remember throwback Houston music.
Yeah.
Sitting. Oh, they got a tire fire.
Oh wow, I bet that's a stank fire.
Man, I'm glad they got the windows up. Okay. Little bridge.
Another little bridge.
Oh.
Got a little sideways before you even got on the bridge. All right. Start easing. Don't slide off into the intersection. Just start slowing down now. Well, there you go. Y'all get a true behind the scenes of how we navigate crazy stuff right here.
Oh yeah, the road looks way.
Yeah, that road. They probably salted it. If we can get to it.
There we go. There she is, baby.
I still wouldn't go too fast.
Yeah.
But it's definitely better. But you can see where some of these ice pockets are still trying to hang out. Yeah, definitely better. They definitely came through here in ice or salt. Well, maybe not. I thought for a minute they might have came through there and salted it, but it might have just been a sunny.
Yeah, that was just a sunny spot.
That was just a sunny spot. Okay. Change of plans.
Wow.
Back to 20 miles per hour.
This looks like the rest of the area. All right. Yeah.
Yep.
We're in for an adventure. Hey, I tell you what, going this slow, we're going to see things we ain't never seen coming down this road.
This is true. This is true. was awesome. A little wooded action. Still looks a little bit better.
Here's another pro tip for you driving in the snow. Florida pro tip for driving in the snow. Do not use cruise control while driving in snowy, icy weather conditions. And that's not because something bad happened to me. I just have heard of stories and can only imagine, you know, you're not already in control of your speed cruising, and then you hit some ice.
And then you have to try to brake.
Now you got to brake to release the gas. That spells trouble.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. That thought wouldn't even have went in my mind to use cruise control in the snow, but you never know. You know what they say about that common sense? It's the least common of all senses.
Hey, and that's why it was a Florida man pro tip. Because that's not some of the things you think about, you know, being from the South. You know, I typically drive cruise control 90% of the time.
I don't when it's raining.
Rain is another one.
So I would treat it exactly like I would treat snow. Oh yeah, look at that. This embankment turn right here.
Look at all this slush.
I actually, right over here, there was actually a truck in the tree when I was coming home the other night.
No kidding.
Yep.
Oh,
they have fire trucks and everything. I had to go around that.
We got a Chevy behind us. I bet he passes. This guy's coming up.
Oh yeah.
Quickly.
There's some people in here that just drive like they ain't got no home training, and then they end up in the ditch and act like a victim. But he can feel free to go around.
Yeah.
We're in no hurry.
Absolutely.
We got 2-wheel drive, and these ain't snow tires on here.
Man.
So we trying to get there.
How they say it? Arrive alive.
Yep. In the wet season, it's turn around, don't drown. And the snow season is like go slow and get there.
That was actually the Arkansas constable that just passed us.
Oh yeah.
I never seen a constable before we got here.
Yeah, me neither. I only seen that in movies.
I know.
You know, we drive by this all the time. You would never know that big old hill was there.
No. I actually don't look to the left very often when I drive this road. My eyes are transfixed on Mount Magazine.
Oh, Mount Magazine to the right, yeah. Yep. I'm trying to stall a little bit, guys. Up here a little ways is one of my favorite places as far as views go. Here, they got tractors off on this side, with the big open field and all of that, and got a stream and an old bridge and stuff over there. And I just have a funny feeling it's going to be completely snowed over and just look majestic. So I'm trying to jibber jabber until we get there. That way I can show you guys that. So stick around. Matter of fact, while you're waiting, go over to cmonhomesteading and give it a like and a subscribe and hit the notification bell, because YouTube is unsubscribing at a fast rate.
I've been getting emails still saying that both of our channels are still getting unsubscribed almost every single video.
Yeah, I got some of you guys that comment on every single video that I put out, and it's just extremely active on my channel, and I greatly appreciate it, by the way. And I'm getting emails from some of those guys saying that they are getting unsubscribed every day. Every day they got to resubscribe to my channel. I do not know what the deal is with that, but I hope YouTube gets it worked out soon, because it's very unfortunate for me, being that I make my living this way, but it's also an extreme annoyance for you guys. And I don't want my subscribers to be annoyed because YouTube keeps unsubscribing them. So hopefully they get that fixed here soon. It seems to happen towards the end of the year. I'm thinking it's just updates and stuff like that they're doing that's just causing issues.
This is one of my favorite views.
Yeah, this right here is
coming up
Mike's
on the right.
with the old barn. Look at that little car just rolling out.
Just hauling tail, boy.
Definitely don't want to be riding like that in a century. Man. Yeah, this is one of Mike's favorite views. Right here.
Got the little barn in the foreground. Oh, look, a double passer. Holy smokes.
Well, ain't you just an overachiever? Let's show you. Overachiever passed.
And that was not 4-wheel drive.
Passed us and the Chevy, and it was a 2-wheel drive. But he does have a lot more aggressive tires on his. which will make a huge difference in this. But tires ain't gonna save your life
Now when you hit
completely
that ice,
on here on ice. It don't matter what kind of tires you get. You get that, what do they call it? Black ice?
black ice, yeah.
Black ice? Yeah. It's better just to go slow. See, guys, we can be careful sometimes.
I know. You never would have.
Never
Me
would
being
have thought
careful.
it. Yeah.
But it does happen.
Yeah. We should be getting pretty close to that place. More views. I haven't done a 20-minute keeping it real in a while, so it's a cool one for you guys. Also, we went live last night, snowed in, and had a good time. Had a little bit of that sipping cream and hung out with all of you guys. If y'all ain't check that out on Come On Homesteading while you're over there subscribing. And yeah, we do that every Monday. It's always a good time.
Monday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah. And it was a fun kind of made it feel like we was off the mountain for a minute, you know, just hanging out with you guys and stuff.
We got into a deep conversation about food that went wild.
Yeah. Yeah. And I did, just so y'all know, I did end up making those sausage, egg, and tacos afterwards. All that food talk on there made me hungry, so I had to make some groceries.
He actually left me behind in the dust. I was still trying to put my boots on. He's already in the cabin turning on the skillets.
I was hungry. Oh, wow, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Got a frozen pond, and that's the actual highest peak in Arkansas right there, that particular section. And I believe that we're about to come up on my favorite one up here towards the left.
Yeah, right around this corner, I think.
Slow it down, Turbo. Don't hit the brakes. We finna go downhill on a lot of ice.
That's it.
Even the Chevy behind us is slowed down. If you hit the brakes, we're done.
Yeah, we'll do like some figure skating.
Yeah, we'll do a little figure skating. I felt Mike accelerating, and I seen nothing but white in front of us. I was like,
I got happy for a minute. In a little spot in the road, it was dry, and I was like, oh look, we got a stretch, but it just psyched you out.
Yeah. Downhill is tricky.
Yeah.
Uphill is tricky, which I found out in the Jeep. You want that flat ground in these scenarios. This area right here too, I'm glad
look at this. I'm so happy right
yeah,
here.
because this is a rough area right here. This is coming into what? Blue Mountain?
Blue Mountain, yep.
Yeah.
We come around a hill, go in the valley, and then we go back up, and it's in the Blue Mountain.
Yeah, and I believe this is my area that I was telling you guys about. Maybe. No, it don't look like it.
Is it on the other side of Blue Mountain?
It might be on the other side. We're gonna find it. We're this far in now, guys. We're determination.
Yeah.
I done talked it up. Now at least gotta show it.
We're all in at this point, baby. The chips are in the pile. It's time to put the cards on the table.
But I'm glad, listen, the kids were able to get showers and stuff while we was doing this.
Yeah. Lisa and I actually talked this morning while we were having our coffee, and we had made the decision that we were going to go to a hotel tonight if we couldn't get some hot water.
Which I don't really know why they just forgot that I have a shower right there.
I was, because I was assuming, and you know what assuming does, but I was assuming that your water was frozen because my water was frozen.
Actually, my well's doing good and my shower's doing good. I did lose my toilet 2 days ago because that hose is on one of the outside walls, and even though it's insulated, it's been getting so cold that even with the heat on the inside wall, it wasn't enough to keep it from freezing on the outside wall. So probably what I'm gonna have to do is take some straw. I'm gonna get some straw today and pile up around that area where it is and see if I can get it to heat where it'll hold the heat from this coming from the inside more than the outside.
Right.
Is my theory. Let me know what y'all think. And then last night, whenever it got down to negative degrees, I lost the sink. So I'm gonna do the same thing there because again, that's on an outside wall. The shower lines and all that are all on the inside wall. That was intentional. And the well and stuff is perfectly fine because it's temperature controlled with the rest of the tiny house.
Right.
So no matter what, I always have my shower. So if I need water or anything like that, I can get it from the shower.
Okay.
But I think if I pile some straw up or something around there for the winter, that'll help insulate it more. And then the heat from the inside will do more of the insulating than the cold
Hey,
outside.
have you ever explored that right there?
No, I have not.
I've really been wanting to go up there.
It's a
and check
church.
that out. Yeah, but
All you gotta do is here it is.
Is that the place?
Yeah. Here is what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
That is one of my favorite. What's happening? So
And look at
see
that
the old
gate.
bridge over there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I knew that would look spectacular with all the snow and stuff. And then when you come up over the hill, there's another part to this that I'll show you here in a minute.
I don't think that was the place. There's a place up here on the right. It's like an old building, and it's got some pillars and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that you're talking about exploring?
Yeah, that I wanted to check it out and
Yeah.
explore.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if this iced, you could tell it was, that would be tough to get up.
Yeah, we'd be slipping and sliding.
And the big old buzzards in the street. Show you all the right side of the road right here. Yeah, we'll be coming up on this other section here in just a minute. That old Chevy don't want none in the back either. He's smart too. He's
Yeah.
like, nope, right here, guys. Check this out.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Tell me that don't look cool. There's a pond up here too that's probably frozen. Some of my favorite views. That's a beautiful place to have a house up there on the
Right?
hill, man. Life goals, guys. Go right there's the pond.
Yeah,
See it
that
frozen?
pond is. We could probably skate on that sucker.
I would love an area out there that's only a couple inches deep. You know what I mean? Like maybe 4 inches deep. And put some plastic on it and put water in it right before a big freeze. And then make a little ice skating rink.
That'd be so.
Because it'll freeze 4 inches for sure, solid.
Right.
And then you'd be able to do ice skating a couple times a year out there. That'd be pretty cool. Because if you do a thick pond, it ain't going to get cold enough to be able to walk on out
Right.
here. We might get lucky one day. Well, I shouldn't say lucky.
Dude, that wouldn't be too lucky.
Yeah, lucky. Where we have sustained cold for like 2 weeks, then you might get lucky. But then also when you got a deep pond like that, you run the risk of falling through and all that. If it's only 4 inches, you're good. You get your knees wet and go in the house and warm up. So maybe something in the future, a little ice skating, what's happening. Well, guys, I think that's going to be about it. We're at about almost 29 minutes today. Yeah, this was a long one. This was a fun little trip. I hope y'all enjoyed all the views. As you can see, we are out here going safe. 20, 30 miles per hour is our max. And we're working our way to the Chevy dealership to get the Chevy. Make sure you go check out Drifting Dreamers 5. Subscribe to them too. They've been going through the same thing with YouTube. And keep an eye out on Come On Homestead. We got a lot of cool videos coming out this week, guys. And you're in the middle of one right now. So until we see each other again, guys, always keep it real. Do something nice for somebody. Hey, and take another step closer to your goal. See you tomorrow. Come on.